How's it going, guys? I think I finally got the stuff ready to do this Pyroluse oven, so we're going to try it out. These are my last two casings, and I need a circuit set to number 1. There we go. And for the first run, we're just going to run 16 things of wood, and we're going to test it by doing 4 stacks or 4 runs, one of them with one less. I still got to wire it, but this is it from what I've gathered of doing it. It should be hollow, so I'm going to get this torch out of here, and I've got a muffler hatch and an input bus there, and then this is the energy. I put in a maintenance here because of how big this thing is. I normally put it behind the controller, but that's way the hell in the back, so I decided to put it here. And it looks like it is definitely complete. So I guess now I gotta go get my tools. And I've never done one of these multi-blocks that needed an input that stayed. We're gonna try it. See how it works. Soldering iron, solder. And one of these days I'm going to remember exactly what these tools are that I need. I know it's a pipe, so we need the wrench. Dented that. Crowbar. And I think it said a screw loose, so I need a screwdriver. I'm trying to actually run through the things it says in my head here. And let's see. Oh crap, I'm still going around the back to try to do the maintenance. Alright, so that's the dented plating. That's something stuck. Screw loose. Burnout circuitry. And it should just be the pipe left, which is the wrench. I don't know if you need both hammers. That's the one I'm not sure about. Alright, so it's on. Now we got to get power, and we've got power right here. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And that comes down right here. So 5, 6, 7. We're going to need 8 of them. And we're using medium voltage. I got any left? There's zinc. No. So go ahead and do half a stack. I think that should be enough. And I'm trying to think here. Got 16 of these. Because I'm only going to run probably 4x cable, not 8x cable. Go ahead and get these started. And while I'm at it, I wanted to show you guys something. I talked to Vic, who watches my videos and is now playing on the Gregtech server, and he made me this. This thing, holy crap. This is my new factory, or will be my new factory. And I have to say that it's not going to be a quick process. That is how big it is. It is, I do believe, 64 blocks by 64 blocks. So I need to find an area that I can either flatten out or that is already somewhat flattened out to put this big monstrosity. It's 10 blocks high. It either already has built into it or has a place for the periodic table I wanted to make out of barrels. It needs 6,000 stone brick, 4,000 smooth black granite. It needs 1,000 transparent technical block scaffolds, 1K light gray stained glass, 134 regular scaffolding, 116 plain stone, technical block fans, we need 358. Rusty panels, we need 1,000 of those. We need 61 regular lanterns, 39 stone bricks, 18 glass panes, 16 fences, 1 crafting table for some reason, 4 pieces of glass, 4 fans that are in the off position, and 6 wooden doors. So this is going to be a long process for me. Basically, I'm going to have to keep bringing this blueprint out, sticking it in there, seeing what I need and working on it. So it's not going to be anything like the windmill. And I want to get the powerhouse built about the same time. That way I can build them kind of side by side and empty this place out into the 2 of them. There probably will not be 2 floors. It'll all probably be on 1 floor. It'll be EV power coming in, and I will probably be putting the Pyroluse oven in to do my charcoal now. I didn't realize it, but this thing is going to make charcoal and creosote just about quick enough to keep up with a large bronze boiler. So if I get a tree farm made, oh crap, I do not want single wire, that will burn up. I forgot to double this crap. Actually, I want to quadruple it. So get in there. Which I guess I do not need nowhere near as much as I'm making. Since I'm only doing quad, I actually had it figured in my head for 8x. And then realized, well, I don't need 8x. I'm going to there. So let's get this thing wired up and see how she runs. And I still need more rubber. I've been working on the server with Pyroluse and XAR the last few days. Me and Pyroluse have built a gas station basically. I'll probably show that tomorrow. The gas station is complete. We just have a few other things to add into it that need to get done. But the main things are all taken care of. Careful not to hit anything stupid doing this. Okay, step back and hope nothing blows. Alright. And this should not create too much creosote, so let's enable it. And why is it not processing? It's got the power. Everything's right. I think I know what it is. I think this needs to be in a bottom slot. Oh, maybe not. Alright, what is this thing's problem? It's got everything it needs. Don't know if it'll work, but we'll try it. Give me this. I've always wondered if there was a use for this little slot. And now we have one, so let's give it a shot. How about you go there? Yep, that's what it was. And everything's running perfectly. It's not as quick as I was thinking it would be. From what they were talking about on the forums the other day, they were talking about this thing punching out pretty quick, but it don't really seem like it's kicking out that quick. And it's got the first one done, the second one started. Let's come over here and take a look. We got 20 pieces of charcoal, and we got 4,000 creosote. So I guess that's not too terribly bad. I know this thing could outdo it easily. It can suck up charcoal a lot quicker. But I think if you run the bronze, it might be able to about keep up with it because it will burn both in one. It typically, the one we have on the server will run creosote until the creosote's out, and then it'll go to the charcoal. Alright, now there's only 60 in there. I do not think it did the last run. Yeah, it will not do this. It has to be apparently all the same kind of wood. So I guess that's one good test to know. And now I get to tear this whole thing down and rebuild it for the tutorial, which I'll record a little bit later. Now remember, if you're needing oil, which I don't really know how anybody could, especially if they're running Buildcraft, but you can get oil out of wood with this. 16 of them with the circuit set at 3. That does the oil and ash. If you want it to run faster, you can do the same recipe but use hydrogen or nitrogen injection. That changes the voltage and the time. It uses a little bit more power, but it uses like 10,000 less power, so the time is halved. And that's for about every recipe that it has. And you can also make coal coke the same way. You can do blocks that way, both the nitrogen injection and non-nitrogen injected. I didn't build mine for nitrogen injection. You can also use it to make biomass out of bioshaft, and then that can be burned, I do believe, in a bronze boiler as well, or it can be distilled into biogas. The only issue is I think the bronze boiler is the only thing that'll burn this. It will not burn in the diesel generator here, unlike ethanol. As I've been playing, I think I tested that out, or no, I looked it up. That's right. So that's about all I have today. It's going to be a short and quick one today. I've been working on this stuff, trying to get it done. As usual, need more copper. I want to get a forestry farm made. That's why I need so much copper right now. And also I need ass tons of copper for the things that are coming up with Gregtech machines, because they use a absurd amount of copper for motors and things like that. But the next thing on our list is the distillation tower. That'll be the next one we make. And this bad boy is a monster. It takes EV parts, EV machine. So we got to have stainless steel rotor, titanium, fluid pipes. This is why I was making the neodymium. It was for the magnetic rod. And then we got titanium, and this uses 8x annealed copper for one motor. So that is a buttload of copper. That's why I wasn't worried about making extra annealed copper wires and annealed coppers, because I'm going to need it soon. And it needs an absurd amount of stainless steel to make the clean machine casings. So, one other thing for anybody that plays with IE, I don't know what this is, but I was talking about how you can see exactly what the amount is in these things, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Hold a Gregtech tool or a bucket. I don't know if it works with these. Yeah, it works with them. If you hold a container or a Gregtech tool, it will show. That wrench doesn't. IC2 stuff doesn't. But any Gregtech tools and containers that'll hold fluid will show you how much they hold. So, don't know if it's supposed to be that way or not, but that's what I figured out. So, take it easy. Have a good one. I'm going to get on out of here and get some more stuff done around here. Mainly, I'm going to work on getting this stuff around for the factory so we can get it built, and as soon as Briarios gives me the powerhouse blueprint that he's designing, I'll try to get both of them built and give you guys a peek at them. I'm kind of torn right now on where I'm going to build them, because I want to build them close to the windmill. I don't want to have to tear that back down and build it somewhere else. This place is not going to be needed anymore because of the Pyroluse oven, so I'm probably going to tear it down, and I might just build it kind of over top of that ravine right there, kind of shave this stuff down a little bit, put it right in this area. It's already semi-flat, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm out of here. Later.